Cheeseria is a strategy cooking game which involves serving sandwiches to your customers. The game is created by Matt Neff and Tony Solari from Flipline Studios, who also made Papa Louie 3. There is a number of Gamerias from Papa. The arcade is titled from Papa himself. Prior to this, that focuses on different types of foods such as hot dogs, pancakes, tacos, and like I said, in this game its focus is on cheese sandwiches. So let's get into this. When you play the game, the first thing you do is to create a custom worker, or you can choose any default worker that's already there. Personally, custom workers are preferable in my case. You're the one creating your avatar. It's the freedom that counts here for the player. You look whoever you want to be. It's better than the default characters. They don't even look like you. It's best to make your own, and
it's worth it.
After that, it cuts straight to the story. You're invited into a special show with Scarlett and the Shakers at Papa's Cheeseria, located at Toastwood. Carrying your instruments, you drive to Toastwood. When you get there, you meet Papa and chat about the show. When you show Papa your instruments, they're stolen, and it takes lots and lots of dough to replace them. Let's just say it's a 3-digit number price. Then of course, Papa does another one of his schemes and persuades you to work in the Cheeseria. There's something about Papa, and the way he likes to use any situation that recurs to you to his advantage in order for you to work at his new restaurant. Such with the other Papa games, he has the tactic of letting you do the work. He also tells you that this job pays, and with that money, you could recover your insurance. Yep, the same old Papa, but at least you get paid. Since you know zilch about making sandwiches, you'll have to go to the training sequence. If you want to skip it, you can skip it with the skip training button. The skip training button is a way to not waste time and get started on the day, which is a good feature to me. It's not that long to learn the areas of the kitchen and all the functions involving in the making of the sandwiches. By far, it's a pretty good presentation for us players to get to know the game environment. Here's what you do. Throughout the game, you'll have to take orders from customers and make their sandwiches in the build station. Within the build station, you choose which kind of bread the customer wants. They really should have given 2 choices of breads instead of having tons of varieties. Not to mention, this is also the first day for us as a player. Wait, not even the first day. It's the training. Because of this, you don't have many types of bread to unlock. Next, you have to put what type of cheese the customer wants. After that, you build the sandwich with different toppings such as turkey, grilled chicken, and many more. Once putting it together, you have your sandwich. You put the sandwich in the grill station. Each side has to be equally grilled. After that, you get to the fry station, which is where you make the fries and then put it on the side of the plate if the customer wants any. Then you drag the ticket, and then you serve it to the customer. Follow exactly what the customer wants, and you'll be rewarded with tips. But if you mess up so badly, for some unexplained reason, you get little to no tips. When the customer is examining your food, 4 percentage bubbles pop up for each station. If you get 100 in all the stations, it says perfect in the right corner. The stations are well organized. I like how the frying station is placed at the end so it wouldn't bother you while you're making the sandwich. I admire the modest sandwich making, the graphics of the food, and the background, as well as the characters. Also, you have a new thing called Today's Special. This has never happened in a Gameria before. First, you have to wait for a customer to bring a golden envelope. After that, you can go click on pause and click on the cookbook to see the special you just earned. But to add it to the special for today, you just have to wait until the day is over. So much for today's special if you had to put it off for the next day. Despite this, I like the Today's Special as it's something new to bring to the Gameria series. In fact, all the other games were more or less the same except for Hot Doggeria and Pastaria. Controls are not much. You just use the mouse from for maintaining the kitchen. You also get something that's been around since 3 Gamerias. When you reach like rank 3 or 4, you can hire a server. You get to choose from Rudy, Scarlet, or a custom worker. But if you're Rudy, then you can't choose him as a server, and vice versa for Scarlet. When you make the custom worker, you can make some of the weirdest and most strange workers ever. Cheers to all the new customizing features. That includes changing weights, heights, different hairs to choose, plus different facial hair you can have in the game. And the next day, it says new hire and shows the character you formed or selected. Wait until your server comes with a ticket and then take their order. It'll cut to the dining table where the customers are. On the other side, you can see another customer there who doesn't order. Don't they get a meal too, or not? What I find strange is that the server doesn't get to wear a server uniform. Weird. It's a little cheap, like previous Gamerias. Not all. There is the shop. The shop contains things from improvements for the cheeseria to clothes so you can fashion yourself corresponding to which holiday it is. Or you can dress up in different holiday themed clothes. The upgrades are awesome but are truly pricey. There's another thing. I thought you took the job because you have to get your insurance back. That costs lots of cash. But you buy stuff from the shop as well. So how are you supposed to get the instruments back? It's like losing money, Papa. Anyway, I think the shop is a neat feature so you can get things to celebrate the holiday you are in and put some furniture inside the building so it wouldn't look abandoned. Now, Houdini's minigames are surely enjoyable. You use tickets throughout the workday, and then at the end of the day, you get to play the minigames. It selects aimlessly, so you can't expect which minigame to face. When you play the minigame, you have to complete some kind of task or puzzle. Once you win the minigame, you get a prize. But occasionally throughout, it's like they don't even matter what they give you. If you fail, you don't get anything. Toastwood and Papa's Cheeseria, to me, look kind of deserted. Seriously, who in the world would want to make a restaurant in the middle of nowhere? Well, Papa does. So the background looks like a bleak wilderness, and the population is like 10 or 20 people. All the designs of the characters look the same as the other games, which is a sort of drawback. I mean, they're iconic to see again, but nevertheless make you get used to these guys, like in the other games. It doesn't particularly stand out. There are some glitches to making the sandwich, but everything else seems well. There's this cool glitch I found out while you're making the sandwich. See, there are boosters in the game to speed up the grilling time. When you click and hold on the booster, you should move your mouse out of the screen. Once you do that, let go and the booster will act like if you were holding the left mouse button on it. It works until you click on the screen. Sounds are the typical as with the other games of Papa. Grilling the sandwich has the same audio like Pancakeria or Hot Doggeria. When you fry the fries, it sounds the same as the fry noise in Winteria. Seriously? Does everything have to be similar to another of Papa's $1 million ideas? Music sounds great and catchy, but it doesn't sound appropriate with the Toastwood environment and the deserts. It feels so offbeat to listen to it like this. I don't know if it's just me, but I never really hear the song stop or repeat itself. I know it gets annoying sometimes, but I never hear any annoying looping that intrudes in gameplay.